Page 52, Day is Dying in the West. Very sweet, calm piece. Lots of chords. So let's just look it over. As long as you got your chords down, not a problem. But we got some accidentals. This is in the key of G major. It's got one sharp, but the accidentals, so watch out. 3/4 time. So it's here. 1, 2, 3. See, already we switched chords. Just follow their fingering. Go down to the third line. You're here. Hold the half note down. Again, just follow their fingering. Hold the half notes down. And you can do a 2-5 on the first note in the last line there on page 52. And then lift up. And if you want to do a 2-4-5 and then a 1 and substitute the 2 there, you see the 1-2, play it with thumb, substitute the 2, because in the next measure you got to hold that note down and play the C, so they're both showing. That's what it is. 53, the melody's the top note. If you can, bring it out, play it a little louder. And that third measure, I do a 2-4-5, and so I can, in the next measure, it's 1-2-4. I cover both of those in one hand position. Then you can lift up. Going on. Have to watch these accidentals. Third line, it's a 1-2 and then a 1-2-4 and then a 2-4-5, and then you can go back to their fingering. You're going to watch these accidentals. Let's talk about these accidentals briefly. In the second line, fourth measure here, then you have a C, E flat, G flat, and then the naturals come back. In the next line, third measure, you're A here, and then you have an F natural, A flat, and then it comes back. And then thumb on the last one. That's fine. The left hand has the chords. You have block chords at first. If you want to do a 2-5 on that, that's fine, and save the thumb for the E. That's fine. That's good fingering. Page 53, and then it's a rolled chord. Just follow it. You're fine there. The only tricky part about it is the last line. You're down up here. Then it's the last two measures. It's a 3, 1. Connect it if you can. The pedal will help out, but it's still better if you can connect it with the fingers if you can. Don't go here to connect it. Don't try any of this motion. Try and get the thumb under it as best you can. You may have to go over a little bit, but not much. You can roll the hand a little bit if you need to. Do the best you can with that one. The arpeggio files that the videos I put up will help you on that, because I have a tremolo exercise in there for that sort of thing. That'll help you with that. So put the hands together. We want to hear the melodies, the top note in the right hand. Everything else needs to be soft. And it says soft at the beginning, so everything else has to be really soft. It's very choppy, but that's okay. In the third line, you have a little crescendo where you can come up maybe to a medium soft, almost medium loud. Don't get loud, just kind of a medium there, and you're going to stay there for that line, and then come up a little more, and then come down, and then you're medium loud at the top of page 53. That's the melody. And then the second line, last two measures, you come down to soft. That's the melody. And then the last measure of the third line, you got a crescendo. You're going to start building up here, there, and then come back down. Now, we got to get rid of this choppiness, so the pedal's going to help us out with that. So we're going to overlap pedal everything, but I'd like to hear the phrasing if we can. So at the beginning, we're going to push the pedal down right after we play the notes. We're going to change the pedal at each measure pretty much after we play the notes. At the end of look at the last two measures, the first line. Okay, at the end of where it says west, lift the pedal up with the hands because it's a new phrase. Same thing in the next line. At the end of the third measure, lift the pedal up so we get a little silence before we go on. It's a new phrase. In the third line, don't pedal the first two. Keep going. Up at the end of the page, it's a new phrase. The second line, after the third measure, lift up the pedal so it's a new phrase. We want some silence. You're only lifting up the right hand in the pedal. The left hand is legato. Keep the left hand connected. So that second line. Now watch this pedaling here in the next couple of lines or so of the rest of the page, because you're pedaling in various places. The last line, I would lift up right on O is a new, so there's silence in the right hand. So watch this pedaling. Their pedaling is pretty good. I like it pretty much as it is. I just like to hear the phrasing, and I have to lift the pedal up with the right hand. When I get the right hand lifts for a phrase, the pedal comes up along with it. Now, a lot of this phrasing, I'm determining the phrasing not because of their phrase marks, but I'm determining it from the sentences and the words. So sometimes they'll have a phrase ending in the phrase line, but it's all one sentence, and those I connect. You can do it however you feel is right, how you think the music should go, but I'm following the words pretty much on the phrasing. This is repeated. Let's try this out slowly to double check the notes and all that. I'm going to give us 3 counts, and we'll play it. Hands where they go. Here we go. 1, ready, go. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, repeat. Two, three.